Okay, it's Victor, Gimmeabreakman. I got the mask on right now, but okay, real quick about this video real quick. I'm going to try to keep this to 15 minutes because the last time I did this it was like 30 minutes and it takes 70 gigabytes. And I'm not going to edit this at all. I'm just going to put it up. I'm just going to turn it into an MP4 and turn it and upload it. So real quick. Oh shit, it's red light. This is Don Quixote. I like starting here because it's so colorful, huh? We got Don Quixote, right? And this is right near the red light district, so there's lots to see around here. And I like to give you guys a little bit of a show on the way so you can check out things. And today it's sunny. The last time I made a video like this, it was dark. It's nice and sunny, so we have good lighting, right? And I've got a slightly longer handle on the camera today, so that should help. Anyway, I wanted to give you a kind of a funny short story about something that happened over many, many years, okay? So I have a house. I have a small house. It's about 6 meters by 20 meters, okay? Give you an idea. Just kidding. One great thing about this camera is that now that I know you guys can see everything around me, I'm much more observant about like what's going on. So it's actually not on purpose, psychologically. I feel like I pay much more attention to everything around me now. Look at these guys smoking here. All these construction workers and these guys drinking, maybe coffee, just coffee, but still drinking. There's the Bond girl again. I'm trying to take the same route as I took the other day in the dark. Okay, so we got the house about 11 years ago, and about 9 years ago, at first our house is built next to another house, and there's like a little passage between it. And on one side of our house is a parking lot to a huge apartment building. And just a minute. And look at the guy smoking here. He's not smoking. You gotta take the mask down when you smoke. People just come out to smoke and drink coffee. Anyway, we had a problem with stray cat. When we first moved to that neighborhood, we noticed that some people would come around and feed the stray cats, which is all nice and dandy, except the cats shit everywhere. And actually, I think almost immediately upon moving into that new house, I found cat shit on my fucking front door. Excuse me, my friggin' front door. And I was like, oh God. So then I saw a couple feeding cats. And I said, hey guys, I know, you're having fun. They seemed like they were really enjoying themselves. Bicycle shop there, I never noticed that. I don't really drive around here in the daytime. I'm going to pick up my son early from school today because it's his first week of school, and he's just, he hasn't really made a lot of friends yet. He's only got a couple. But he does come home because I made a friend, and he tells me his name and stuff. So, stray cats in our neighborhood shitting all over the place, and they were squeezing into the small tiny alleyway between my house and the house next door, and that small passage between my house and the parking lot, and they were taking poops and shits. And you know what cat shit is, like a special kind of poison, right? It's a special kind of really bad smelling torture product. I don't know what it is. It's you know what, cat shit's terrible. Just another reason not to trust cats. They just want to kill you. Screw your empty skull out through the eyeballs. So cats were shitting all over our house. So we went to the home center. Luckily we live pretty near a home center. Hey, it's a stop. And we got some I don't know, wire mesh or something, some chicken wire or something. And we put it up on the sides of our house so cats can't get in there. What is this? Oh, it's a movie theater. That's new. I never noticed that place. Millions up. It must have been there forever. I never noticed it. Anyway, look at this construction happening here. That was interesting. Cool. Wonder what they're doing. And I was to put up the mesh. This guy hunched over here. Ooh. I was standing on the grass that separates. There's a small like plot of grass with a few bushes on it, and next to that is a parking lot. Anyway, some man was parking his car, and he had a dog. He had a little girl, and his wife was with him. And he's yelling at me to get off the grass. He goes, "You're stepping on the grass." I'm like, well, I gotta get, you know, I gotta get rid of this cat shit that's in between my house and the grass, and it's stinking up the whole neighborhood. So it'll just be a few minutes. But he was really pissed off. He was yelling at me, and I was with Yoko's father, right? And we were like, "What do you want us to do? How are we supposed to get in there? It's impossible to reach." So we had shovels. We had some kind. I think we'd borrowed some kind of like a shovel, like a scooper thing. We were going down and scooping up the cat poop. And anyway, this man was yelling at us, right? So not a big deal, but I yelled back at him like, "Screw you!" Like, you know, we had words. Okay, that's all. We just had words. Okay, not a big deal, right? So a few years later, I don't remember the second incident, but there's some kind of parking incident where he was trying to get by and he didn't realize I was in the car ahead of him, and I was trying to back into my driveway, and he's like beeping like, "What are you doing? Get out of the road." I'm like, "I'm trying to, you gotta," because he was right up on my ass and I couldn't back up because he was right up on my butt, right? So I got out of the car and walked over him, and I didn't even recognize him. And I said, "Hey, you gotta back up." He goes, "Why?" And he was really an asshole. I'm like, "Why is this guy being such an asshole?" Excuse me, just some Corona over there. So anyway, I got him he realized that he was too close and I couldn't back up. "Oh, this is the shrine I came to the other day. Let's see it in the light. In the light, it'll look better in the light, right?" Maybe the front door will be open. Let's see. Yeah, it is. We'll go in through the back way just like we did the other day, and you can see it. It's kind of cool, right? You can see what it looks like now with the lights on. Oh, it's nice, huh? So there's people around. There's a woman praying, so I don't want to bother her. So we won't go all the way in like we did the other day. Oh yeah. There we go. Konnichiwa. Okay. So we'll go in. Bicycle in. Okay. Woo! There you go. Now we see it much better in the light. Maybe this video is going to be longer, but I'm not going to edit. There we go. There you see. Now you see what it looks like in the daytime. I think Nagoya John on my video asked me not to do these 360s, but other people like it. Other people don't. I realize that they're not the most popular thing, but I like them. And I like making videos, so I'm going to make the videos I like to make. And if you like them too, that's great. And if you don't like them, well, I'm sorry, but I like them. I'm going to make some sincere videos that I like, and I just hope you like them too. I'm not going to try to. Well, I probably will eventually I'll make some kiss-ass videos, the kind you want to, but mostly I'll make videos I want to make. Okay. Whoops. Let's see if I can navigate this bump. Okay, I saw a guy carrying a refrigerator on a bicycle the other day, which makes this seem quite easy. Okay, so back to my story. That was the second time I had to run in with this gentleman, right? Then, about 3 months ago, all the kids gathered in front of my house in something called bundan, and this is when my son was still in nursery school. But the bundan, which is where all the kids, remember maybe I mentioned in my last video, in Japan, kids go to school in groups. They're often supervised by adults, but not always. And in the beginning, yes, but as the kids get used to their route, they basically get together. They have older kids are the leaders of the group. and they all go together, and it's very safe, right? So nobody can kidnap them and stuff. And they all go to school, and there's many different groups of them. Sometimes groups are as large as 15, 20 people. And my particular, in front of my house, anyway, there's a bundan. They for some reason, that's the designated meeting spot. And the kids gather there. Oh, I went the wrong way again, like I did last time. That's okay. I do this all the time. What's wrong with me? Damn. All right, that's okay. Let's go a slightly different route. Anyway, the bundan was getting together, and there was a commotion outside. And every morning I'll walk out and from the window I'll say, "Good morning," and some of the kids will say, "Good morning," and we have a lot of fun. So the bundan, there was some kind of commotion, And I go outside and there's a cat that's been hit by a car. Big cat, it's huge. It's like, I don't know, for cats it must make 7 kilograms or something. It's a huge cat. And all the kids are like, you know, getting around it. And I go outside, hey kids, get away from that cat, because that cat looks pretty dangerous. He's hurt and he's bleeding, and you could see like a trail of blood that he had left behind him. And that's pretty bad. So I go out to kind of tell the other kids, the other kids like me, I tell the kids, hey, back up, you know, there's a cat there. I mean, that cat's dangerous. And then a mother comes out and talks to me a little bit, asks me what's going on, you know. She's the mother of one of the girls, and I don't recognize her at all. But we have a nice conversation about what to do with the cat, and maybe if somebody has a box we can put the cat in and take him to a vet, what to do, right? Excuse me. And anyway, eventually the kids leave because they have to go to school, and the vet, which is really near my house, is called, and they agree to come see the cat. And anyway, everything's fine, right? This is a really nice street I'm going to take you to. I usually take you at night, but you know, people smoke on their scooters. It's pretty funny. Maybe not. Okay. So I go back inside the house, and Yoko's like, do you know who that was? I'm like, who? The mother? She goes, yeah, that's the mother of the man who hates you. I'm like, what guy? And I don't even know someone hates me, but she's like, that's the guy who yelled at you for the grass and the car. And so I'm like becoming kind of friends with this mother now, right? And then last week, which was the first day, something's happened. Was it a wedding or something? What's going on over here? Like a white girl got a wedding. Isn't this lucky, guys? So last week, when we start going to, like kids got, oh, there's a little grocery store there. That's cool. This is a nice little street. Isn't it a beautiful street? The kids start going to, you know, school. Oh, look at this. Isn't this lucky? Omedetou gozaimasu. And on the first day, all the parents go and take the kids to school. And not all the parents, a few of the parents go. So I'm there, and that tall woman is there too, right? So I'm walking with her and talking with her. And then when I come back, you know, my wife tells me again, that's the same woman, because I didn't even recognize her. I didn't even recognize her. She's wearing a mask, and I just don't make the connection, even though they live in the building right next to us. Okay, so but here's the thing. Here's a kind of interesting. I noticed that the daughter has, excuse me, oh, did you see that? Slow down the video, go back and check that out. Samurai dolls. I noticed that the daughter she's wearing a mask, right? And she's wearing a hat. A lot of kids wear a hat. Almost all the kids wear a hat. All the kids wear a hat, maybe? But she's got hearing aids over both of her ears. Both ears. And she's a nice girl. I talked to her, not even recognizing it. Oh, they reopened. Good, good, good. They just took off all the things off the walls and reopened. Oh, good, good, good. I tell. Yeah, I thought they closed up. That's a climbing, bouldering gym. Anyway, the little girl is hard of hearing, very hard of hearing, because she's got one of those things on each of her ears. And then I thought, you know. I'm really jumping. I'm Evel Knievel and jumping to conclusions here, but you know, maybe that's why the father is such a dick. Maybe he's just stressed out, and he's got hardship in his life, and he's dealing with, you know, maybe that's probably ridiculous. I'm probably imagining too much. Maybe it's just a dick. But at the same time, maybe, you know, it humanized him for me a little bit, just to know that he had such a nice wife and a nice daughter. And she's really, she seems really friendly to my kid. And I talked to all the kids, like, what's your name? Because these are the kids that are going to be walking to school with my son. And, you know, I asked, what's your name? And who are you? And they're all really nice kids. And, you know, she has this handicap. And, but she, you know, it doesn't seem to affect her at all. She's got those things over her ears, helping her hear. And otherwise, it seems fine. But now the kid is in her last year of elementary school. Oh yeah, that was the other thing. I forgot to tell you guys. I got to go back. It just so happens. Why am I coughing today? It just so happens that the first year my son started at his nursery school was, excuse me, I'm going to get that cough checked out. Must be this bicycle riding high. Yeah. The first year my son started nursery school was the last year she was at that nursery school. So she was just graduating. And now, again, my son is in his first year of elementary school at the same school she's going to, and she's in her last year. So who knows what happens next year, maybe, or in the next 5 years, maybe, or 6 years, my son will start junior high school, and maybe he'll go and see her as she's graduating high school. So we'll see. Anyway, that's a little story for you as we enter Endoji again, one of my favorite places to ride a bicycle. There is one crazy bicyclist that goes up and down the street on one of those reclining, I forgot what it's called. I knew the name last time and I forgot. Kind of reclining bicycle. And I'm trying to catch him on camera, but I've been unable to so far. Because unlike other bicyclists, he has a speaker attached to his bicycle in which he blasts music as he's riding by. So I want to capture that on camera. Though it's probably copyright music, so if we do see him, we'll have to edit the video, which is something I don't want to do and I won't be doing this time. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you like the video. This is the symbol of Nagoya. That they call it a dolphin, but it's not really a dolphin. Dolphin fish, I guess. I'll put the name in the description. That's all we got for you. Have a good day wherever you are in the world. There's a parking garage for just bicyclists. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks for watching. I appreciate the thumbs up, appreciate the support, appreciate any comment you leave. Just tell me if you like the videos. You know, because if you do like the videos, let me know. Because I know if you don't like the videos, you're going to let me know. So if you do like them, let me know that too. Talk to you guys soon.